Hey, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. It's the brother Kadash. Now watch this. Watch how interesting this is, right? And let's just let it play.
Needed another reason to be selective with your male partners, then this is it. A man can permanently alter the DNA of a woman who mothers his child. It's called fetal microchimerism, and it's the principle that a fetus's cells can transfer to a mother during a pregnancy and even stay with her for decades. These cells are 50% paternal DNA, and they can actually cause what we call epigenetic changes to the mother's DNA depending on what the cell's content is. What's even crazier is if you have an older sibling, then their cells would have been transferred to the mother, which would then be transferred to you during your involuntary incarceration as a cute little devil. Yes, this is what a real MRI of a fetus in the womb looks like. Almost as a thank you to the mother, those fetal cells then get dispersed throughout her body and can protect against some cancers, but have the catch of slightly increasing the risk of some autoimmune.
So you see that? This is why we say, see, the truth is just coming out more and more these days. This is why we say your nationality is based on your father, right? The tribe you're a part of, that's based upon your tribe, your father. The nation that you're a part of, that's all based upon your father, right? Because if I could put seed into a woman and have a baby and transfer DNA, it didn't say that the woman could transfer DNA to the man in any type of way, right? But the DNA that's transferred from the father to the woman, now that DNA can be that DNA is transferred down to the baby, but not only the baby, it also transfers to the mother. So really, like in this example, if I'm a Judite and I have an Issachar wife and I've been with her 10, 20 years, transferring DNA to her that whole time, she's becoming more of a Judite. Now she still is a Israelite, but she's becoming more and more a Judite because I'm actually transferring Judite DNA to her all this time. And see, and this is what happened when you see it in the physical, when she starts to act like you, when she starts to walk like you, she starts to talk like you, she starts to think like you, because you're transferring that DNA to her and she's becoming you, because that's the whole key behind becoming one together. Right? You don't become one together and the woman is transferring the man into her. No, you become one together by the man transferring that woman into him. And that man is supposed to be one with the Lord. So it's just one big unity. See, so we're just being proven right more and more as the Hebrew Israelites when we say your nationality is based on your father. And the ones that say your nationality is based on your mother, they're just being exposed more and more and more. It makes no sense. They don't have the truth. This is Numbers 1, verse 17. And Moses and Aaron took these men, which are expressed by their names, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their family. So who they are, their pedigree, they said it's after their families, of course. But watch this. By the house of their father. Why didn't they say they're declaring something, their pedigrees, right? Why didn't it say by the house of their mothers? No, it says they declared their pedigrees by the house of their fathers. It says that for a reason. According to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. So if your father was a Judite, they say, okay, you're a Judite. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you go up before this, starting at verse 5, it says, and these are the names of the men that shall stand with you of the tribe of Reuben. And the son of, and then it goes on to say Simeon, then it talks about Judah, the son of, and you see something, a trend. You see it saying Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Ephraim, Benjamin, right? And it's going through all these tribes, and then it's saying the son of, and then it's naming a man. It's not naming a woman. It's not like right here of Naphtali, Ahira, the son of Enon. So if it was based on the mother, it would say of Naphtali, Ahira, the son of whoever his mother is. It would continue listing it based on it, but it's not. It's saying of Naphtali, Ahira, the son of this man, showing you that your pedigree is based on who your father is. Your nationality is based on your father. That's where the seed That's your offspring from the seed, and who carries the seed? The man. And it goes back on and on. And I want to go to the New Testament because some people say, well, that's Old Testament. Okay, well, then let's run to the New Testament. And we're going to show the same example, right? This is Matthew chapter 1. See, this is why we say, guys, that are going against us, like Christians, vocab Malone and stuff like that, small hats and stuff. They're not really sincere. What they're doing is following something that they learned, and it's almost like they're on a team, and they're on this team no matter what, and they're trying to get their team to win, wrong or right. It doesn't matter. They're not sincerely searching for the truth because it's right in front of their face, and we've been proving and showing it. But guess what? Judgment Day is going to come. So Matthew's chapter 1, right? This is the book of the generations of Jesus Christ. I'm just going to say Jesus Christ, but Yahweh Shai Mashiach, right? The son of David, the son of Abraham. Why is it talking about the sons, and it's not talking about anybody as the daughters? Well, you say, well, it's saying son because he's a man, right? But why is it saying of David? That's a man, right? Why is it saying the son of Abraham? That's a man. Why is it not tracing back with the woman? That's the key I'm trying to get to right now. Watch this verse 2. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac begot Jacob, and Jacob begot Judas and his brother, and Judas begot Phares, and Zorah of Tamar, and Phares begot Ezram, and Ezram begot Aram, and Aram begot Amminadab, and Amminadab begot Nasan, and Nasan begot Solomon, and Solomon begot Boaz of Richad, and Boaz begot Obed of Ruth, and Obed begot Jesse, right? But it's saying Boaz begot Obed, right? But even say of Ruth, right? It's just saying that's his mother, but it's saying, but the key is on Boaz begot. It didn't say Ruth begot, even though that's his mother, but it's saying Boaz begot, right? It says, and Obed begot Jesse, and Jesse begot David, right? And the king and David, the king begot Solomon, right? Of her that had been the wife of Urias, because we understand that he committed adultery, and no, David begot, yeah, and King David committed adultery. The first son died, and then the second son was Solomon, if I'm saying that correctly. And Solomon begot Rehoboam, and you had the split right between Jeroboam and Rehoboam. And Rehoboam begot Abiah, and Abiah begot, and then it just keep going. I'm gonna get straight to the point because it's just gonna keep going down and down, all the way until it just keeps saying this man begot this man, this man begot this man, this man begot this man, all the way until it gets down to Yahweh Shai, verse 16. And Jacob begot Joseph, the husband of Mary. Yeah, Joseph is the husband of Mary, but the key point is that Jacob begot Joseph. It's just throwing there in there as notoriety, like, and this is the husband of Mary. But it's saying Jacob begot Joseph. Joseph is who born Jesus, who is called Christ. It's not saying that Mary born, even though yes, Mary is his mother, but the emphasis on is that's why it goes from man to man to man to man all the way. So you're telling me it went through 30, 40 men that begot each other, and then as soon as it got to Jesus, it switches to a woman. No, it's still saying Jacob begot Joseph, and then Joseph begot Jesus. Same way, and let me show you this. The same way in Matthew's 1, verse 4, when it says Solomon begot Boaz and Boaz begot Obed of Ruth. It's the same thing that's being done in verse 16. It's saying Boaz begot Obed, and Obed begot Jesse. But it's just giving notoriety to Ruth because we had a whole book that says Ruth that they were studying, right? So it's saying, look, Obed begot Ruth. I know it didn't say, oh, I'm sorry. It says Boaz begot Obed, which his mother was Ruth. And then Obed begot Jesse. Same thing here in verse 16. Jacob begot Joseph, which his mother was Mary, right? I mean, which his wife was Mary. And Joseph begot, even though it don't say Joseph begot Jesus, it says Jacob begot Joseph. And then it's just giving you the notoriety, which was the husband of Mary. That's all it's saying. Of whom was born Jesus. He was born from who? Joseph and Mary. But Joseph begot Jesus if you follow the same trend of this man begot that man. So it's showing you that your nationality is based on your father. This is how the world knows Jesus to be the offspring of King David. Because he follows that seed line through man seed, his grandfather, great grandfather, great, all the way leading back to King David. How are you the offspring of your great grandfather? Because your great grandfather begot your grandfather, and then your grandfather begot your dad, and your dad begot you. That's how it works. Simple things. And now showing you this video with doctors coming out saying that a man could transfer his DNA to a woman, and the DNA could stay with her, right? And actually bind with her. Actually, let me go back and play it one more time.
Ladies, if you need it,
a man could permanently, not even just transfer her DNA. We'll say, well, you're putting DNA in her, so you're transferring DNA. No, it says a man could permanently alter a woman's DNA. So you could alter her DNA. So she might be, if I'm a Judite, she's an Issacharite for life, right? Because her father was an Issacharite. But really, if I'm altering her DNA, she's becoming more Judite-like. And this is why that one woman is supposed to be with only that one man for her whole life.
Needed another reason to be selective with your male partners, then this is it. A man can permanently alter the DNA of a woman who mothers
his child. With that, I'm going to say salvation to the elect. Shalom, the truth is coming out.